ABC 15 Sonoran Living Live. At home. Your health. Your life. With your hosts, Tracy Cornett and Kaylee O'Kelly. This is Sonoran Living Live.
Well, up next, tips on how to take care of an elderly loved one during our brutal summer heat.
For your health this morning, if you or someone you know is taking care of a senior loved one, you need to take notes on this next segment. Plus, you're really going to smile. Bob Roth of Cypress Home Care Solutions, along with Helen Ware, 93, turning 94 in August, talking about how to keep your loved one cool this summer. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you, Tracy.
Look at this lovely lady next to you, smiling in her pink, and you're the picture of health and how we all need to dress and take care of ourselves over the summer. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Job well done. You know, for your job, of course, Bob, is caring for a lot of folks here in the Valley and educating those of us who do on how to take better care. How can we using Helen as an example, what should we keep in mind this
Well, a
summer?
perfect example is the way Helen's attired. She's wearing, comfortable clothing, very cool, easy feeling clothing,
Lightweight,
breeze. I mean, that's really important during the summer to stay as cool as possible.
And I want to add something. It's very comfortable, and that's so important when you're older.
If you are, but if you're dressing someone, helping someone dress, you want to make sure they're making the right choices. We've got a hat next to Helen. She's got her sunglasses on. But the most important thing, Bob, and we talk about this for everyone, is to stay hydrated.
Absolutely. In the summer months here, it gets really, really hot. We need to make sure we're drinking enough water. Your skin loses a lot of moisture throughout the day. And, a lot of people are drinking caffeine, they're drinking coffee and alcohol, or they're drinking sodas, and that depletes your body of water, so you need to drink water.
Okay.
And you need to drink more than you probably need, especially on a hot day like today.
Helen, how much water do you drink a day?
Well, I do not drink the 8 glasses like I'm supposed to. But with my orange juice and my iced tea and things like that, I probably take 8 cups of fluid a day.
It all works out, right?
Yes, I'm counting all the fluid.
And you're supposed to. You're supposed to. Let's talk about some kind of situation like the power goes out or some kind of disaster in the home, minor disaster. What should we keep on hand? You have a cooler, and this can serve all sorts of purposes.
Absolutely. I urge anybody that is caring for a senior and has a senior in their presence is to have a cooler around. I mean, you need to have a cooler because if the power does go out and they're taking medications, refrigerated medications albeit, that you can put ice in the cooler and you can put the refrigerated medications in there. During the summertime we have monsoons, we have power outages. APS had a fire at one of the stations a couple years ago. So we got to be prepared just in case if the power goes out, because it does go out during the summertime. And you need to have enough water on hand too.
Absolutely. And just a couple of other tips. If in the hottest part of the day, head to the library, go to the mall, do that kind of thing to get out of the house, especially if you don't have air conditioning. I want to talk about something you're looking for. Mature folks out there watching right now, if you have some time on your hands, there may be a job for you. Bob, tell folks what you're looking for.
Well, what we've been doing is we've been advertising here on your network and many others for caregivers. We're not advertising and promoting our business, but we're recruiting caregivers because there's a real need for caregivers in our community.
And 40, 50, 60 makes the best employees, you found out.
Absolutely. They make our best employees because they're reliable, they're responsible, you can count on them, and many of them have cared for a loved one already. They've cared for, whether it be a spouse or a child or a grandparent.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. And as I was mentioning to you earlier, I had a woman sitting in my lobby the other day who lost her husband back in January. She saw one of our spots and said, you know what, I can do that. I did that for a loved one. I think I can do that one for a stranger.
Someone else. Helen, I have to ask you, what matters the most? When someone comes to see you or works with you or just hangs out, what do you enjoy most in another person?
I love people. I just enjoy, and another thing is, even at my age, I still learn from people.
I love that. And you also say that it's all about new experiences. That even this is something to look forward to.
Oh, this is amazing. I'm having a ball.
You were on television at almost 94 years old, and it's just one of the many new experiences you get to look forward to or get to enjoy.
You're doing great.
That is so precious. I think that is so inspiring and something to keep in mind. If you are caring for someone, give them those new experiences. Open the door, make it happen.
And a caregiver can do that for you,
Yeah,
especially a mature caregiver, one that came from the boomer generation or is part of the boomer generation.
Got it. Thank you for celebrating that age demographic, too. Thanks to both of you for
welcome.
being with us. And if you're interested in this or to find out more about Cypress Home Care Solutions, call that number on your screen or log on to cypresshomecare.com.